Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace, and if you're new, make sure you click the red subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. So in today's video, I will be giving you some tips that will or might change your hair growth journey. So if you want to hear them, let's get right into it. So the first tip is a very simple tip, and it is to do what works for you. This might seem like, oh, she's just saying that, but just do what works for you. Not because somebody used those 3 oils to give them 9 inches in 1 month, which is unrealistic, but not because they use those oils doesn't mean that those exact oil will also give you 9 inches. So make sure you test your products on your own. So the next tip is do not color your hair. So I know everybody loves a little pop of color in your hair. Those colors, like the highlights and the blonde, are the most that can damage your hair. When you color your hair, most likely your ends are going to be colored too. If you don't take good care of your hair while it's colored, your ends might snap off and break off. So if you decide to color your hair, make sure you get a good routine, like a lot of moisture, a good protein balance and everything. Just because your hair can easily break or snap off if it doesn't get the right moisture or protein or good taken care of. And which brings me to my next tip, is to have a good moisture to protein balance on your hair. As you guys may know, we love moisture. We do moisture treatments every week and everything. But protein is also important because our hair is also made out of protein. And when we're combing, straightening, coloring, protein is getting out of our hair. And we have to add that protein back into the hair. Usually you can use a AFG protein treatment. That is an excellent strong protein treatment to use if you really want that kick. And it's advised to use once every 4 to 6 weeks. Do not overdo it because your hair can easily snap or break if you use too much protein. And if you use too much moisture, your hair will feel squishy, and it can easily just, you touch your hair, you can just see that you're going to just hold pieces of hair in your hand. So make sure you find a correct moisture to protein routine for your hair. You can also use deep conditioners that have a slight bit of protein, and that way you can just use that deep conditioner every 2 weeks maybe, and then just follow up with a normal moisture conditioner, like this week moisture conditioner, next week deep protein conditioner, and then a moisture conditioner again, and so on. But make sure you find a correct routine. The next tip is to not use heat. If you don't use heat, your hair can really change, because using heat can actually stretch out your curl pattern if you use a lot of heat every single time or every single day or every single month. I like to use heat once a year, and I mean like straighten my hair once a year. If I feel like it, I don't really have a straightener. I do have a straightening comb. So if you decide to use heat, make sure you use a heat protectant. Do a protein treatment before you use heat, and make sure you use the correct shampoo and conditioner. But I would advise no heat. If you're diffusing your hair, make sure you diffuse your hair on low heat or medium heat, and make sure you also use that cool shot button every now and then, because you do not want direct heat on your curls, because your curls can get frizzy or your ends can feel frizzy over time and also get damaged. So try avoiding heat, and this will really change your routine. So my next tip is to do rice water rinses. Now, rice water rinses do not work for me. It has like some kind of buildup on my scalp and it itches my scalp. But you can actually try this and see if it works for you. I've tried this once, and after that I didn't try it anymore, or I think I tried it twice. But you can try this rice water rinse. There are many rice water rinses videos on YouTube. You can check them out. And people have actually seen great results with rice water. So make sure you try this out and see if it works for you. This might do wonders for your hair. And rice water also contains protein and inositol, which is good for hair growth. And yeah. So my next tip is to explore essential oils. Now, essential oils can have a big change in your hair growth routine, because every single essential oil has some kind of different benefits for your hair. So make sure you search up essential oils that you may know, and maybe they're sitting in your home right now. Some famous essential oils that I know that are good for hair growth are peppermint oil, lavender oil, rosemary oil. If you want to use peppermint oil, for example, you can just use a few drops and put it in your shampoo. Mix it up really well, and then you will get this tingling, cooling sensation on your scalp. And this can be really invigorating and stimulate blood flow circulation, which will result in hair growth. Do not add too many drops. Try adding 5 to 10 drops to your shampoo, and this really might change your routine. I've used this in the past and this was very good. The oils are really small and they might be a little bit expensive, but they might be a good investment. Like some oils are just like from $6 to $9, but you only need a few drops. So make sure you try these oils. A tip that I would recommend is when you use the shampoo with peppermint in it, try leaving the shampoo on for a few minutes so it can really do its job and have a tingling and cooling sensation on your scalp. For other essential oils, if you're using a product that goes directly on your scalp, for example, the deep conditioner, you can sometimes put it on your scalp. You can add lavender oil or peppermint essential oils into that deep conditioner and then mix it up and just apply it on your hair. If you don't want to apply a lot of essential oils in your whole pot of deep conditioner, make sure you just take some deep conditioner, put it in a bowl, and then put your essential oil in it. Another tip would also be if you want to warm that deep conditioner up, that way it will really penetrate into your strands and have some good effects on your hair. And last but not least is try exploring caffeine infused products. Caffeine is actually good for hair growth. I haven't exactly tried caffeine products. I did try one, but I didn't track my hair growth, but it did have a nice cooling sensation on my scalp. I'm gonna read for you what it says about caffeine. Caffeine in coffee can help stimulate hair growth and stop hair loss. One 2007 laboratory study found that caffeine helped block the effects of DHT in male follicles. It stimulated hair shaft elongation, resulting in longer, wider hair roots. And caffeine can help for hair growth in general. So if you want to try caffeine infused products, they sell a lot of caffeine infused product on the market. Like I think OGX has a caffeine infused hairline, like a shampoo, conditioner, and some kind of scalp treatment. Make sure you apply it directly on your scalp. Like purchase products that go directly on your scalp to get the best effect. Because if you're gonna purchase a curling cream that has caffeine, it doesn't really make sense because it's only going on your hair. I don't think you're going to rub a curling cream on your scalp. So make sure you maybe just buy a shampoo, a conditioner, and a scalp treatment that has caffeine in it. So that way you can get the most benefits. So those were all my tips that can really change your hair growth routine. Make sure you try these tips and let me know what you think of them. If you have been trying these tips, let me know down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Come on, keep it real. Come on, keep